Understanding what creativity is just a first step. It's almost like the alphabet. You learn what the letters can do inside words, which become sentences, which become paragraphs, which becomes thoughts, which become things that activate other people's imagination. And creativity is no different. It's just a letter. Learn what your letters are and build with it. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. When you take the time to ask the real questions. And one of those real questions on this particular day is, if coffee were invented today, would it be illegal? Well, of course, I had to do some digging around. I had to figure out what was going on. And I discovered an expert who actually wrote about privatizing caffeine treatment clinics. If suddenly coffee became unavailable to the world, the way the world would react would have an after effect. I mean, people would be forking out $500 per ounce just for some beans, which, according to this expert in her story, she said at that time people would then melt it down and inject it into the body. Bloggers around the globe, they have weighed into this very subject for many years. We know we can't live without Joe. I've tried dousing my morning footsteps with Coke products. In the 1990s, I was hooked on ephedrine. When it became illegal to sell ephedrine, a journey took me toward Monster drinks and Red Bulls. Then I got into those workout powders, which made my body hurt so badly. So I forced the old man inside of me to take a different step, and that is to enjoy that cup of Joe every single morning. And just like the bloggers, I've spent the morning studying. And I too wonder, and I do worry about the possibilities of someone or something disrupting the flow of that very delicious cup of coffee. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer, and it's junk like this that it pops up inside your head and you can't ignore it. You've got to go and find some answers on stuff like this. What if the world either made coffee illegal, or if something or someone took it away? How much would you be willing to fork out just to get that caffeine rush? This is The Daily Mess. I was asked yesterday if I've ever had moments where I can't create. And being a daily writer for 28 years, I found that to be a very difficult question to answer. And the reason why is because you have to define create for me. Are we talking about creating art, creating books, poetry, food, conversation? Creative people don't fit into the same mold. And the reason why is because the definition of create makes every single one of us very different people. And that's where a lot of people begin to feel uncomfortable. Feeling different is accepted or it's judged. Everywhere we travel, we meet other people who are just as different, but we could be doing the same exact thing, but just in different ways. So, as creative people, what we do is we shut down because society says that we should all be using the same secret sauce and spice, and how dare any of us be any different than the other, and step out of the box. When I personally find myself in a moment of, oh my God, I feel less creative than yesterday. Oh my God. Well, I must be blocked then, right? Hell no. Hell no. That's when I accept the emotion, but I still move through the storm, developing better creative habits because I took my time. See, when it comes to being creative, a lot of us want to rush to the victory. We want to have that instant victory. We want to, it's like the lottery, the Mega Millions lottery. We had to wait from Friday or Saturday to today, Tuesday, which is the 26th of July, $790 million. Everybody wanted to win last week, but the day is here today. We've had to wait through time. And if you are the one that luckily wins the $790 million from the Mega Millions, congratulations. Now the question is, now that you found that victory, did you really? Did you really? Did you really? I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.